It's a solitaire mystery, and you don't know where the power comes. Does it come from the cards, or does it come from the magic that someone put to the cards? I don't know, and I didn't play this long enough to really find out, to be honest. But it's a solitaire mystery stolen power, and this is like the first hidden object game, first card game I think I've ever played in like the 7 or 8 years of recording. I want to switch it up this week, you know, add a few different game types in. So I would assume people play these solitaire games because it's pretty much solitaire amongst all of them. There's a few tweaks here and there, but yeah, I assume they play it for the relaxing music and the light story elements. There was a lot of like what I would call world music in this game, and it wasn't bad, but I'd say that's probably like the biggest plus if you are going into this not having played a lot of solitaire games. So the rules for solitaire is you need to put a card down that's either one number above, higher, or lower than the card that's at the bottom of the screen. So if you can't, you have to draw a new card. So it's a pretty simple game to play, and there's some screens where the game expects you to find items or cards after you played around with solitaire, which was sort of weird, having played the Day of the Dead solitaire game where it's pure solitaire with like a coat of paint for the Day of the Dead. So there are 52 magical cards, likely 1 or 2 in each round. I never found out. And I'm not sure what the point of it is, just like, I guess they're special cards, so you can say I got all the magic cards. And there's also special item cards that unblock a row or 2 in the games. Once you play a few rounds, that pops up, which is sort of interesting. I think it was like a dustbuster that came in one stage that did that. It just seems like this game, instead of solitaire, even though it is promoted as a solitaire game, it seems more like a hidden object puzzle game than a solitaire game, like the Day of the Dead one that we played like a year ago. So that game was like 100% solitaire, and this is more like find random objects in the background and play a bit of solitaire on the go, on the side. Apparently you can beat this game within an hour, which when it costs $8 at full price, like that's kind of like, ooh, kind of expensive for 1 hour of fun. Seems to have decent presentation, but like 1 hour is very short for a game, unless you're like obsessed with solitaire and you have to own all the solitaire games off of Steam. I don't recommend it. Get it on sale for like $3 if you can. The game doesn't really punish you for mistakes, so that actually makes it easier to beat this. Like you can, if you don't know how to play solitaire, you could just click and it's like, that's not the right card. Click another card, that's not the right card. So you can keep doing that and eventually you'll beat the game. It may take longer than an hour, but yeah, it really doesn't punish you for mistakes, so you can keep on playing it indefinitely. As the first solitaire game I've ever reviewed here in 7 or 8 years, I'd say like it's a 3 or 4 out of 10. It's not amazing, but it's not super horrible. It's a game, but yeah, there's thousands of solitaire games out there, so yeah, I'd definitely say, like, unless you're desperate for a solitaire game, try a different one that's like maybe a bit flashier and more solitaire than hidden objects. So keep on playing solitaire. Bye.